Hi and welcome to another video. Today we are going to look at a magnificent barn find we have made here on the channel. Here is the big reveal of the car after a whole 20 years sitting in a garage untouched. Notice the vibrant red color. It was painted with real automotive paint. The lines on the back are blemishes from painter's tape used to hold the back part together. This particular piece of history has been sitting dormant for over 20 years, and today we are going to look at it. It is an Alfa Romeo children's electric car from the 1960s. There are probably not more of these left in the world, but if you know of any, then be sure to leave a comment to let us know. The specific model is an Alfa Romeo Spider Cabriolet with an astonishing 0.33 horsepower and a whopping top speed of 15 km per hour. Please remember to wear safety equipment when driving this beast. The car has working headlights and taillights, and beautiful details all over. The car looks to be made in West Germany by the company Elektro-mobiltechnik GmbH. One look at the front and you know it is an Alfa Romeo by the beautiful aluminium parts. The car has obvious signs of being left alone in 20 years, as you can see by the broken fiberglass and dust. The bottom of the car also has some serious rust damage to it. To get the car running, we hooked up a battery to see if it would still turn on the lights and horn. We did not do any work to the electrics at all. It is alive! Look at those 50+ years old lights, still shining as the day they were installed. And yes, the horn works as well. To drive the car, you need to put it in gear. It also has a working reverse gear. No need for a clutch when it's an electric car. The mechanism is simple, and because of that it still works today. We found an article in Italy which describes what this car was used for. Alfa Romeo had an event where children could test drive cars. I have translated the article, but if you want to skip ahead to more video of the car, you can skip to the timestamp shown here. This summer, for 10,000 children, Rimini became Riminapolis. On the mini gymnasium track they learned to become drivers. On a mini park in Independenza, quickly named Riminapolis, Alfa Romeo organized a mini gymkhana for children aged between 6 and 12, providing them with small Joule spiders, just over 2 meters long and less than a meter wide, with electric motors, which faithfully reproduce the controls of real cars. From the steering wheel to the gear stick, from the lights to the horn, from the accelerator pedal to the brake pedal. The best children were awarded an Alfa Romeo driving license. Alfa Romeo had made available to the children of Rimini, Italian and foreign holidaymakers, 4 delightful 2-seater mini Giulia spiders with electric motors built by CEAADA of Solaro, Milan. The cars faithfully reproduced the parts of the series cars, from the steering wheel to the gear lever, from the lights to the horn, from the accelerator pedal to the brake pedal. Just over 2 meters long and less than a meter wide, they had a very sturdy body in fiberglass, competition-style wheels and a battery. Little jewels, in short, that fascinated not only the children but also the adults. Suffice it to say that a procession of fathers, grandfathers and Sil filled the Independenza Park to see up close the little cars that their respective children and grandchildren had praised so much. The mini gymkhana is nothing more than a mini school where you learn to drive. A mini school for mini students with the mini cars we talked about instead of desks and a blackboard. The students range in age from 6 to 12 and must show up accompanied by their parents, who signed them up and give them permission to drive. The course lasts 1 day and is divided into 2 parts. In the morning, the student learns to drive his little car on a course specially designed and prepared by Alfa Romeo. A small course but self-sufficient in the sense that it includes everything you can find on any street in Rome or Milan. Traffic lights, stop signs, no entry signs, one-way streets, underpasses. The translation of the article was only partial, but there are many gems in it which can be found in the video's description in full. We got this car in our possession from a trade that our grandfather did in the 1980s. Ever since then, all of us have driven it and crashed it, which explains the blemishes it has. Since 2004, it has sitting in our father's garage untouched. The car has very simple electronics and mechanical parts, which is perfect for a future restoration. Look at all this dust. We will definitely restore it to its glory. Let's wipe some off and look at the beautiful red color beneath. See how great it looks. To compare its size, here is an adult sitting in it. It was definitely made for younger children. We won't take it for a test drive today as its axles need some work, but like this video and leave a comment and we will do a full restoration video of it soon.